Giant gears?
Metal gears.
They are the cogs of renewal. Ray, congrats on making it through purgatory.
I see. So those are the cogs of renewal. I don't have much time left.
Huh? Shouldn't you have a bigger reaction? Hey, why are you in my room, Mephis and Pheles? 'Twas what I expected to hear.
Too many things are happening. Maybe my heart has become numb.
Even when you're like that, you're still super cute, Ray. You can do as you please, but care you not for your sister?
Of course I still care. If anything, I'd rather just focus on Mirai. If I don't, there's too much sorrow and hardships. I don't know how I can keep myself together.
I'm glad to hear that. Ray, you are your cutest when you're at low capacity.
Capacity?
Now, let us discuss Mirai, as you desire. You have met the requirements for revival. You have enough Idia. As the contract stipulates, in exchange for Idia, we shall bestow revival upon Mirai. It goes without saying, but Mirai's soul still needs to be intact. Otherwise...
I know. I won't let anyone hurt Mirai's soul. I will protect Mirai.
If you are this determined, we need not reconfirm the contract. Give up the Idia, empty yourself, and go back to being Ray the Klutz.
Ever since I laid hands on Mirai, I only exist for her. I won't hesitate again.
In that case... we, Mephis and Pheles, shall allow for the revival of Mirai Hatada.
Yes, quite.
Chapter 8. Overflowing Future.
Back here again. Okay, so let's check the phone here before we head off into the ordeals once again.
What is it, Ray?
Kokoro, I thought you wouldn't pick up.
Of course I would. Since I'm taking a break from school, I have plenty of time. Having a lot of time on my hands is both good and bad. It lets me think too much.
I'm the same way.
In times like that, you should practice some karate. It frees your mind.
Alright, Morpheus.
Karate? But I don't know.
Big sis Kokoro will give you a hands-on private lesson.
Yeah, that's what worries me.
I'll look it up online. Actually, I don't think I'll do it after all.
Ray, you really don't like to exercise, huh?
It's not that I don't like it. I despise it.
Yeah, I agree.
Anyway, why did you call?
Mephis and Pheles told me we've reached the bottom of purgatory.
So that's what those gears were.
Kokoro,
What are you going to do?
what are you going to do?
If you're asking about anamnesis, I'm not gonna answer. We talked about it enough already.
But she sends...
Yeah, anamnesis is Zen's mother, and the target of my revenge. That fact is never gonna change. Neither will my objective. Don't make that face.
You can't even see me.
Big sis Kokoro knows. Ray, you know me just as well, right? You know that I'm not gonna stop.
That's...
Ray, you don't have to take this on too. You should just focus on yourself. You're making that face again. Well, thanks for worrying about me. I'll see you in Purgatory.
Let's speak to Sen. Definitely can feel like the differences in the story after that divergence point.
Ray, I thought you'd call.
I don't know what I need to talk about. I know that's weird, since I'm the one who called you, but...
If it's hard for you, we don't have to talk about anything in particular.
No, I'm just happy to hear your voice, Sen.
Me too. I wanted to talk to someone. I'm going to keep you on the line for a while.
Are you sure I'm worth your time?
Of course you are. You're an ally. No, a friend.
Aww.
A friend?
Oh, do you not feel the same way?
I mean, of course we do.
No, it just makes me happy.
Good. Now first, let's talk about our favorite movies.
Movies? Wait, that's what you wanted to talk about?
You don't watch movies?
I do. Mostly alone, in my room.
So, this topic should be fine. Yeah. How are you with horror movies?
I'm okay. Actually, I like them.
Good. Let's talk about that. First... Oh, it's getting late. Sorry to keep you talking for so long.
No, it was fun. Sen, you've such unique tastes. I never would have guessed.
I'm glad to hear you say that. My friends from school don't understand me.
I'll call you again.
I'm looking forward to it. There are many things we still need to talk about. Bye now, Ray. I'll see you in Purgatory.
Yeah.
And now, na 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 na.
Ray! Yahoo!
Yahoo!
Nanana? Where are you now?
I don't know. Nanana's never been here before.
Do you see the big gears?
Big gears? There are a lot of small ones. This place looks huge, so maybe it's deeper in? Should Nanana go look?
No, it's okay. I'm sure it's dangerous, so stay hidden, Nanana.
Nanana isn't good at staying quiet, but I am good at hiding.
Okay, just stay hidden.
Okie dokie. So quiet and hidden, the specters will be terrified. So Ray and the others too. Come back soon. I added a new ordeal.
I suspected you'd be calling.
Next is the final layer of Purgatory. Make sure you are prepared for it.
Endpoint 2. Electric Boogaloo.
Thanks for waiting, Nanana. Did you stay quiet?
Of course! I'm the ultimate quietist! This is everyone, right?
Kokoro, Sen, you both came.
Of course I did. I said I'd follow you, Ray. It's the fastest way to find Anamnesis.
Are you going to fight her?
I'm sorry, Sen, but it's the only choice I have. If she gets in my way...
I vowed to pursue my justice. According to my justice, I can't forgive what Anamnesis did to Kokoro.
Are you sure about that?
My mother died a year ago. Anamnesis isn't my mother. She's a revenant who brings harm to humans.
Sen, you look pained.
Let's go, Nanana. Everyone needs to focus right now. We can't let other stuff distract us. Are we really so funny, demon twins?
Excuse me. I apologize if I made you feel bad. Felice is always like this. Forgive us.
If you aren't here to mock us, why are you here?
We are merely inspecting your progress as your employers. Thank you for your hard work.
Your words only piss me off.
Do not say such things. Truly, we never thought you would reach the end of purgatory. We see you in a new light. Especially you, Nanana.
What? Oh, wait, was that a compliment?
That being said, let not your guard down. The same goes for everyone else, too. If you die now, Mirai will not be able to obtain revival. All the Idia would be wasted. Though if you indeed perish, we shall reap the Idia.
That won't happen. Mirai will gain revival, no matter what.
As expected from Big Sis. I'm sure Mirai is happy right now. Now, let the finale begin. We're at the bottom of Purgatory, where the cogs of renewal look down on the end. I ponder what awaits you there. Perchance it be anamnesis. Or something else. See it with your very own eyes. Now, dance for us, please. Until the very end. Do not bore us.
Did they leave? I don't like those two.
Understandable.
All they did was talk about what they wanted.
They think of us as entertainment.
They can watch us if it pleases them. Let's go. We're the ones who decide how this ends.
Well, well. They have yet to notice the changes in Nanana. The effects are small for now. What will happen when they're closer to the cogs of renewal? And what about the biggest unknown entity? The Revenant Princess. How shall she act, I wonder? The stage can drastically change depending on her.
This is one of the reasons I've bumped the difficulty back up to normal, because it's like, if there's going to be a change in terms of gameplay, it's going to be in here.
We're just the audience. It doesn't matter to us. Just thinking about it. How wonderful.
Looks like it's still far away, but we've already been going for a while.
Even after all this, we haven't caught up to Mirai.
Can you sense Mirai's soul?
Well, it's a little weird. Before, I could definitely feel her presence. But now, it's hazy. I can't tell if she's close or far. Maybe something happened to her.
But as long as she still exists somewhere in Purgatory, we will find her for sure.
That's right. Just as Kokoro said.
Why me? That was Sen.
Right. Just as Sen said. Right.
Right.
That's true. Even if it's hazy, as long as I can feel her soul, Mirai should be here.
Not should. Is. You need to believe leave.
Yeah. Thank you, Nanana. Mirai's soul is fine. Let's get going.
Something makes me feel super chilly.
These guys again.
They are Bourbaki.
Gonna get in our way again, huh?
Their creepiness is leveled up.
Here they come.
Why do you serve my mother, Anamnesis?
That woman is unworthy of our servitude. Yes, we now worship the Revenant.
We never found out what they were thinking in the end.
They're creepy. I don't want to fight them anymore.
I completely agree.
We shouldn't be seeing them again. Let's go.
I probably will, because I'm probably going to loop back again.
What were they trying to say? Don't tell me. That she's here?
Sen, what's wrong?
Never mind, it's nothing. Let's go.
Those are the cogs of renewal.
They're so big. It would hurt to get stuck in there.
There's someone in front of the gears. It's not Mirai, but I think she's nearby.
Looks like it's who I wanted to see.
Anamnesis.
Sen, I'm sure you already know.
I don't plan on going against my justice.
Can I trust those words?
Yeah.
That's good enough for me. I will put an end to my fight. In order to sever ties and move forward. Anamnesis, I won't let you get away!
Oh? It's so noisy around here. I wonder what brought you to this place.
Shut up! You know damn well why I'm here!
I don't know. Your words are so filthy I can barely understand you.
That's enough!
By the way, who are you again? I don't know any base people like yourself.
Base people?
Shut up!
Ah, I understand. You've brought me souls, right? Or are you here to give me your soul?
Mother! Stop!
Oh, your soul reminds me of a baby's I once ate.
Ooh. Ooh.
Crude and tacky. The resemblance is uncanny.
I'm so relieved. After seeing Sen's memory, I thought I wouldn't be able to hit you.
Kokoro.
I kept telling myself this is revenge. I told myself over and over. But it seems like I didn't have to. Now let's put an end to this. Anamnesis!
So vulgar and violent. Fine. I'll play along with you.
Huh? This is that one thing.
Indeed it is. What one thing?
Aberrant transformation.
Ah, yes.
Come on then, all of you. You want to put an end to this story, right?
Yeah.
Are you okay with this?
She made her decision.
Now, let's put an end to this!
The souls are being released.
It's still quite difficult.
I don't know how many times I've dreamt of this. You don't understand how it feels to be a mother who had her everything taken away in an instant. I never even got to hold my baby.
Yes, I don't know what you're talking about. Why don't you quit blabbering and end this?
Don't you need to talk to Sen? Your daughter? Soma Megumiba!
Daughter, Soma. I'm Anamnesis, a broken doll who failed to reach revival. Isn't that enough? The story in which I was the protagonist ends here.
So be it.
Keep your eyes closed. I don't want you to see. What I am about to do. I don't want you to see it. So Sen, please keep your eyes closed until the very end.
Mother, could it be?
Just do it! Kill me or else your vengeance will haunt you forever!
I know. I know. You don't have to worry about it.
Thank you.
Mother! Stop! Wait, Kokoro!
Close your eyes, Sen.
She isn't Anamnesis! She's my mother! Soma Megumiba! Her memory is back!
I know. I noticed the first time I faced her. She has the face of a mother.
Then please, Kokoro, if she's my mother, can you...
Forgive her? I can't do that. You saw the souls, didn't you? They're all victims of anamnesis. Sen, I thought your justice wouldn't allow this.
I don't need justice. If abandoning my mother is justice, I don't...
Sen, stop being selfish. This is fair punishment for me.
No! You just wanted to see me, your daughter, again!
So you can do anything you want for your daughter?
I mean, look who's talking.
I can't answer that. But you, Kokoro, you can. Kokoro, don't you know how a mother feels for her child?
Thank you, Sen.
That's not fair.
It's accurate, though. It's right on point right now.
The souls.
You're all against me, huh? You can't talk, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
Kokoro.
In front of her child, a mother wouldn't want to look like this. I'd want my child to have her eyes closed. I probably would have said the same thing. It's not that I've forgiven her. No more sacrifices for revival. But if she's willing to sign a contract like Nanana, she can see her daughter while in purgatory.
I'm sorry. Sorry for you and your family.
Sen, I'll leave the rest to you.
Mother!
Sen.
Mother!
Close your eyes. Sen.
Mother! Why?
What are you doing? This isn't your purpose, right? You need to come after me.
Who are you?
Indeed.
It can't be.
Only look at me. And only think about me. Fill your head with just me. And love only me. That's how you make up for killing me. Anamnesis and Yuri Minano. You should throw away what you don't need, right? Big Sis Ray, this time is just for you and me.
Mirai?
Diogenes!
Were you listening? Or are you so stupid you can't get it? My sister, my favorite person, came for me all the way to the end of purgatory. My shut-in sister. This is such a great feeling. So don't get in my way. That's the only reason why I let Anamnesis take me in the first place.
What's going on? What am I looking at?
What do you think?
This is reality, Big Sis.
Reality? If this is reality, I can't let you go!
Address me by my proper title, the Revenant Princess. Huh. I feel like I've said this before.
Mirai is the Revenant Princess?
Anyway, you should leave us sisters alone. I want to poke Big Sis's cheeks.
Even if you are Ray's sister, you've killed my mother twice!
You really think we'll back down now? Don't be stupid.
You're such a pain. I guess this is a good opportunity to do some tidying up, though. I need to keep your surroundings clean, Big Sis. Being by your side is a privilege just for me. I'm the only one who gets to touch you. Do you get it? Big Sis exists just for me, okay? That is my philosophy of love. Got it.
Ray, you need to fight!
Has to be done.
But that's... Mirai!
We can talk about it later!
That's right.
Okay. I'll stop Mirai. And after, I'll talk to my sister.
You're just trash. Don't try to trick my Big Sis. First, I'll take care of them.
Oh, hello. Let's go over to Nanana.
With me.
Leave it to me! Boom! Ta-da!
See, now we got different gameplay. Now the gameplay's back, because it's like, okay. You can see Nanana's quite powerful now. She does hit for quite a bit, mainly due to gear, not level. I did get some good stuff. I've still got to dodge and stuff, that would help. It's like, if this isn't the final, like, ending then, so where's the story gonna go after this? Because, like, I'm just wondering what we're gonna be facing next. I got like a little smirk, because it's like, this is intriguing. This is quite the change right now.
Oh. Big Sis, you've changed a lot since the last time I saw you. You've gotten really strong. You used to be weak and miserable. I really like that about you.
Very much thinking like the Mirai we've been after isn't Mirai, is it?
Tell me, Mirai. Why are you...
Well, who are you?
Knowing you, Big Sis, I thought you'd be just as alone in purgatory as at home. I'd never have guessed you'd make friends down here and bring them all the way to me. It's an eyesore.
Mirai!
I'll be waiting ahead, so come get me. Oh, and come by yourself, big sis.
She won't be going alone.
I bet she will. It's gonna be a one-on-one fight. It's one of those situations.
Are you sure? She may not have a choice, right?
What do you mean?
Let's play!
Na.
Na.
Let's play! The cogs of renewal are affecting her. Most of the dead lose their self-consciousness here. Wait, don't tell me. Did you really not notice?
Oh, I noticed. I've been here before.
Everyone, play! Why don't you play with her? She's your friend, right?
At a time like this, Na, hold it together!
Ray, we'll take care of Nanana. We can't leave the Revenant Princess... Mirai, like that!
But... Just go, Ray. I'm sorry you have to go alone, but...
Take this.
Kokoro, Sen, I understand. Take care of Nanana, please.
Kokoro left the party. Sen left the party. Na left the party.
Finally. It's just you and me, big sis.
Mirai, tell me what's going on.
Hey, big sis. When we get home, what do you want to eat? I'll make you anything. I wouldn't usually allow this because you need balanced meals, but today is special. It can be a meal full of potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
You lived with me this whole time. There's no way you were a revenant.
Human or revenant? I've always been your sister. I think it's been like 3 years. I reached revival once.
3 years ago? That's when our parents died.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. Your memory was rewritten because of my revival, big sis.
Oh.
Kokoro said the people around someone who obtains revival have their memories rewritten. Is that why I didn't know you died?
That's right. I never thought of them as parents, but I died with them. Did you know the first souls I took for my revival were theirs?
Oh, fuck.
I hated them, but at least they were useful.
Don't say that about Mom and Dad.
Since then, all I wanted to do was see you, big sis. It took me about 2 years to gather the souls for revival. I never thought Anamnesis would drag me into purgatory again. Not to mention you, too. I guess she hates me or something. But Anamnesis sure is terrible.
Terrible. You're the one who's terrible, Mirai.
Enough with this already. Just tell me, what do you want to eat?
I'm also terrible for not noticing.
This seems like it's going to take a while, so can we go home? Just you and me alone at home. The Lima is annoying, but if I killed her, you'd be sad. So I won't. Now let's go home. I'll gather the souls for my revival in time, and then we'll be a family again.
Are you serious right now? You think we can be a family? I can't do that. I'm sure Thelema would have felt the same way.
Huh? Thelema died? Yay! So it really is just you and me.
Heraclitus.
My master, give me your orders.
Mirai. My sister.
Understood.
Such a pain. I know. I have a good idea. I should kill you once. And then I'll grant you revival. That way, I can delete all your useless memories and fill them in with other souls. Then you won't say these annoying things. You can go back to being only mine. From here on out, you're just mine. Oh, Mirai.
Jesus Christ.
I love you, big sis!
Aristotle? Hello. We're on our own as well.
I'll prove my love and how strong my feelings are for you.
Okay, so surely your health isn't too high, considering we're on our own. No. Seems nice. Seems good. Seems doable at this point.
Feathers pierce!
Get Feathers pierced going quite a bit, I feel.
Feathers pierce!
Get target on you.
Pierce through! Feathers pierce!
Watch it.
Take that!
This is my love!
That's your love, is it?
Break!
Okay, this has definitely taken a turn. I did not expect... I expected something happened, like, with Ray's memories, but not the fact it was like Mariah's already achieved revival and she's very twisted.
Your orders.
Shine within the night
I
of
wouldn't
sorrow.
press it twice.
Pierce!
Oh,
Blow up toward
ooh,
the stars of hope!
Phantom. Ray.
that's a lot of damage. Right, that's the way to get it then.
Take that!
Just try and build up that very quickly.
Here I am! Why don't you die, big sis?
Okay, so that's a ground pound. Cute. Now we know.
Feathers pierce!
Now we know.
Feathers pierce! Break!
This is my love!
Feathers pierce!
What's with this music?
Take that! Break! Pierce through! Take that!
Fairly predictable at this point. I think it's probably due to the nature of one-on-one, it's probably a bit easier.
Pierce through! Take that! Feathers pierce!
Don't look
Pierce
away!
through!
Don't want to lose my chain because we're building up very quickly to Heraclitus.
Feathers pierce!
You're always my big sis!
Unforgivable.
Ooh. Don't lose the chain.
With my love!
Ooh. Okay, we got that, that's fine. I can lose the chain now, I don't care.
Pursue your will. This is dangerous. Retribution.
Is that the amount of chocolate we just used? Come on. No, that's, yeah, we could have her right now.
Shine within the night of
I'm hoping that's targeting in the right direction.
Blow up
Oh,
toward the
no.
stars of hope!
No, turn slightly left.
Ray.
No. Okay, still a bit more to go. Jeebus. That would have been it.
Pierce through! Pierce through!
Oh my god.
This is what you
Oh, they
get.
still come at you. Okay. Okay.
Feathers pierce! Feathers pierce! Pierce through!
That's still a lot of damage. That's enough damage if we keep doing that.
Pierce!
Yes! What? Dodge? I didn't dodge. I didn't even press it! I suppose we can get your halo here. Use it on the next loop, I imagine. No? Give me it! There we go. Thank you.